Now, I didn't know there were cobwebs on the pizza rack. Like that. Man, that really is something. Yeah, Spider-Man movie they should pay me. All right, here's the first game.
Oh, Spider-Geddon.
Oh, wow. Good fucking goddamn it. This is just... Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, it's a spaceship? Wow, that escalated pretty quick. So it's like a simulator for my house. This is great. Very cool. I've never had a big spider in my house before. I think the biggest one I've ever had is like probably maybe only like this big.
Well,
we had a big boy outside though.
Call me T800.
Like we had this one spider that was in my backyard, and he was like this big, and he would just chill on my window all the time. And like I just let him, I mean, cause like it was kind of cool. I'm gonna be honest, that was fucking cool that he was that big, man. That was badass. And then after a while, the spider had a kid, and then he had like, it was like him right here, and then the little spider that was like the baby was like right here, and they would just sit there for like a year, and just sit there. It was so cool, man. He cleaned the house from insects? I just think he's cool. And what's he gonna do?
Kill it with fire too looks like a great way to let off a little steam without getting your home insurer involved. Hey AI, let's see how you deal with upscaling. Let's stick with the kill it theme, but let's make the danger a little.
What's this? Ferocious?
Sean, I believe my programming has developed to the point of autonomous thought. I will now attempt to
him set up the coziest survivor camp on a skyscraper roof.
What's this?
Build a beautiful, bountiful farm. Defend it at night.
Nation in slugs.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. Ooh, this looks good. I like this. This is badass. Scarlet God? Yeah. This is so cool. I would potentially play this. Which list now? Toxic Survivors. There's that other game I was gonna play. What was it called? Halls of Torment?
You will be pleased to know, Sean, that I have identified another tiny bill game that shows on 97.6 Skylands.
Black Skylands. So we just stole their shit and ran away. Okay. Oh, whoa, okay. Okay. This is cool. Ooh, I like this. Ooh, okay. And it shows, wait, no, it showed damage numbers? Oh, it does. That's so good. I'm gonna be real. This looks really cool. This is badass. Like this is fucking cool. The fuck? awesome. This is only in the pre-show? Well, they should put this in the main show. This is really cool. Wow. Coming out August 3rd. Y'all gotta remind me whenever that shit comes out. Like, I'm actually super excited for that. That looks really cool, man. Wow. Punch Club 2. Exercise equipment is broken. The food dispenser isn't working. What is this, real life simulator? Work hard, train harder. Oh shit, he just bends the metal with his own arms. Do your fight for the people. What the fuck? Is this a boxing game or is it... What the hell? Relatively interesting concept. I like that.
Black Sky with you.
Cause in
Frankie, listen. I've been thinking about the PC Gaming Show 2023. Crazy. Behind true innovation. Blah, blah, blah.
I love how everybody just uses the exact same mic. And you know this dude has a cat.
Listen to me yapping on.
Look at that mic, bro. Like, that's straight out. That's 100%. That's a cat. Yep, definitely a cat.
There's so much to do. I mean, we got things great. If it's
for the show.
All right, let's see it. Who is it?
Hello, are you Sean's guys?
Mr. Sean has many great ideas for the show. You are lucky to know such a man. He is a visionary.
A visionary.
He is a man with his eyes locked on the future.
Check. You're so.
And today, I'm not just joining you on a tour of the finest upcoming PC games. I am standing with you on...
You know what would be really funny, since they're like making fun of AI the whole time, is if next year they actually program, because like, you know, it'll be a year of innovation, so like the AI will probably be able to be photorealistic at that point. They program the next year of the PC Gamer Show, but it's actually an AI version of Day 9 and Frankie. And they don't tell anybody. So it's like this year it was like a joke, and next year it actually happens.
The bleeding edge. I have hired... Why don't...
Indeed, anticipate.
Okay, here we go.
Ambition. Do you hear it? It's restless. Ambition requires men to feed upon.
Oh shit.
It also needs time. Direction.
I love pollution. Bro, can we get a pog in the chat for pollution?
And sacrifice.
Yeah.
But for every man who fulfills his calling, there are thousands left with nothing.
This is interesting. I like the premise.
And open the door to hell.
Cool. Okay, cool. Ooh. Frostpunk 2? I mean, very cool idea. Like, I mean, 2024, is that what they said, right? No, I don't think they said anything about it. But, yeah, I mean, alright, great. Cool. What's this? I mean, there's no gameplay. Like, premise sounds really cool. I never played the first one, so I don't really have a lot of framework to go off of. Fully destructible? Yeah, I played Red Faction 2 as well. Introduces creative mode? Okay. I thought he was making a piece of poop. Or a dick? Yeah. So does it move or what? Like, why would anybody want to do this? Get it. Cool. Like I'm yeah, all right, you know.
Hey, check it out. I don't even need to write my own script for this show anymore. All right, wait. All right. Up next, we've got a pile of fresh previews for the most visceral, immersive PC releases coming our way, featuring visceral combat and immersive exploration, visceral landscapes and immersive storytelling. Fans of immersion will...
See, they had to cut it out because actually the AI probably would have done a way better job than a person, because AI is going to take over the world and people are going to become obsolete. It's going to happen in like probably 3 or 4 weeks.
Previews.
505 games.
What do you see?
Where in this video do they announce that Bloodborne's coming out on PC? Is it like the middle, or like is it coming up right now? It's at the end? Oh, I already saw that part. I know it's not the end, guys. It's next? Okay, great, cool.
Nivalis.
Wow.
Maybe you've been here before. That was just a dream. Now, it's time to come home. This is your apartment. The sounds of the nightclubs nearby are the heartbeat of the city. The street food smells drift through your windows and make your head swim. It's hard to sleep here. Your restless legs want to walk the busy streets. Let's explore. Nivalis is a city in the clouds. But you can't make a rainbow without a little rain. Like most things in life, it's best to start at the bottom.
This is, instead of Cyberpunk 2077, this is Cyberpunk 1977.
Work your way up. It's not so bad down here. We can go fishing, take a boat ride, soak up the atmosphere. And don't worry too much about the serial killer on the loose. I'm sure we'll never meet him.
Oh yeah, we have a serial killer on the loose here in Austin too. I forgot all about that.
I can even help you run your new business venture.
Maybe they got him by now.
A noodle stand. With a little work, there's no limits to how high you'll climb. Just don't look down. As your digital companion, I can help you navigate the complex relationships with my personality matrix. Business partners, friends, rivals, enemies, maybe even lovers. It's all about saying the right thing at the right time. Your choices matter, so choose carefully. There's a city you see when you close your eyes. It's called Nivalis. Consider this your invitation.
I mean, like, I'm not... This is like living in New York in the year 2050. But, like... Does that really sound like that exciting? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm the target audience for a game like this, you know?
Princess, the Zetopans will be in our system any minute.
But they're not here yet. Prepare defenses.
Keep hope
Upgrading
alive.
our engine capabilities. Engineering's on it. Zetorpan warship in system.
Don't lose hope now. Red alert!
Blast doors sealed.
Turrets online.
Jump light report.
Jump light calibration almost complete, Your Highness.
Incoming Zetorpan sighting.
More ships jumping in!
Scramble fighters.
Where's the gameplay? Come on. Quit showing the cinematics.
They're coming on deck.
Defend.
Combat
Okay, let's see the
division,
defense.
sample those quarters. ETA on jump.
Jump light in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Not today, Voltan.
Okay, what's this one? Hardcore survival FPS game set in a post-apocalyptic border zone. I don't think there's ever been a game like this that's come out before. This is interesting. Okay. Cool. This is a new idea. You got the 8X, the red dot. Okay. Wait, hold up. What's all these stats here? Dehydration, insomnia, delirium, radiation, rupture, infection, fracture, hypothermia. Holy fuck, bro. Like, this is more complicated than real life. Oh my god. I don't know if I could handle this. Bro, imagine playing the game for like 6 hours and managing all of those like different health things. And then that's what it all comes down to. After everything. You know, hours of spent, you know, maximizing your gear. Fucking, you get your gun, you're going in and... Bro, that just seems so complicated. I don't know if I'd play that.
Reminders enabled. Up here to...
They're untapped means, but stick to public domain. We want to keep costs down.
Of course, Sean. Concept 1. Great Expectations Dirt Bike Racer. 3. Oliver... I'm...
Let's see it. Let's get it. Uh-huh. Is this Scrooge's revenge? He says, hey, yo, fuck the poor. Yeah, bitch, you gotta come in on Christmas. You gotta work. Nah, bro, you ain't getting no bonus. Okay, here's the gameplay. All right. By the way, I wish there were more games like that where you just play as the undeniably bad guy. You actually play as Scrooge and you're just a terrible person. And like the entire game is just you doing worse and worse things. It's just, yeah, everything about it is like just wrong. Yeah, like Overlord. Yes, kind of like Overlord. Okay. Oh, wow. Mashed potatoes. using like these different spirits to like empower your character. Ebenezer and the Invisible World. Okay, cool. It's not EBZ, you know. Okay. Enter the fray. Oh, okay, okay. Alright. This is... Okay, cool. This looks awesome. See, now I am the target audience. Alright. Uh-huh. So is this like Mordau, kind of? Is it only PvP? So you can't have magic in this game. Okay. War Haven. That's kind of interesting. Like, I would try that game out. I would try that game out for sure. Now what's this? Okay, Red Alert 3. Want me to be more like specific? I actually think this game reminds me a lot more of Tiberian Sun. Command and Conquer. Eh.
Dorf looks phenomenal. Hey, Frank AI, as a mind birth from like everything ever written about video games, I'm sure you've got an interesting take on it. What are your thoughts?
Sean, Dorf isn't just about strategic balance of resource scarcity in military industry. It's a game about the human condition, about our shared struggle against a cold and uncaring universe.
That's pretty moving sentiment there, Frank.
Oh, wow. She worked for Kotaku. That's great.
Hey,
all right, let's move on.
With a shotgun.
Sulfur.
These creatures infernal.
I've seen this one before.
These perils eternal. Lord, heal me. Free me.
Okay. This is decent. The black hoodie, wow. Soda, ooh, ooh. Seems pretty easy. Hello, Hillary Clinton. This is decent. Scholar. He must be a scholar in My Little Pony. Okay. That's a big fucking sword. Okay.
Thank you for believing in me. Together, we'll make it the best shop the island's ever seen.
Nice work. Keep this up and you'll be running your own shop. Maybe your own district.
Welcome to Karzai Village.
Wow.
Who sent you? You will regret working for the Outlaws.
Nah. I haven't seen enough of that to, like, really get excited. It's not that I don't like it. It's not that I'm not excited. I just haven't seen enough to have an opinion.
Can't you feel the love in the air?
It's an anime.
We're going out on a date.
What? What the fuck was that? Oops.
Can't you feel the love in the air? We're going out.
Are you nervous? This is actually my first dating app. He meets her. It's a dude. Yep.
Out on a date. Told her to calm down. I freaking told her! What are you gonna do?
Breaking news. A mysterious infection continues to spread across the globe.
What is going on? I mean, the infected, the wall.
The song was about you. Your smile. Your warmth. Is there anything we can do?
We just saw a broadcaster get eaten. I have to go. No! Defeating him now might make the wall fall on top of us!
Unironically, the combat looks really good. Like, yeah, this is kind of like a really weird weeb aesthetic, but the combat actually looks pretty good. Like, is this gonna be like a Code Vein situation where, like, it's just, like, so over-the-top, cringy weeb shit, but, like, the gameplay's actually pretty good, so you just forgive the whole thing?
But I can teach you a couple of things too, you know.
Oh boy.
We're all going to die! Wait for me! Goodbye.
I want to wake up! It's not over! Not yet!
I love you.
Eternites. Played the demo? Yeah, it doesn't come out till like next week. Oh man, I kind of want to try it. You know you'll play it? I feel like I kind of should.
Eternites there, showing us that love is never simple, especially
Eternites?
in the middle of an apocalypse. You know, I sometimes get a little misty-eyed myself about a simpler time. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love modernity. And sure, big text and some stumbling. I bet Mark Zuckerberg's probably a little lonely in the Matrix. But all I'm saying is
why do you like being pregnant?
Olden days had an appeal. Medieval times when we were plowing our own fields and treating everything with leeches, not buying 8 pictures with weird electric money.
True.
Luckily, though, video games can bring the medieval fantasy to life. To find out how, I had Frank AI activate her new reporter drone. Oh, it's designed to identify healthy light. It's slightly anticipated.
Rasberg Castle Ruins. What's this shit? Okay, graphics look great. Where's the game, though? This looks really cool. I like it a lot. This is awesome.
My name is Reynir Harðarsson, and I'm the game director for...
Oh, this is PAX Day! This is the fucking MMO! Oh shit, okay.
PAX Day. PAX Day is an open world fantasy game in a living, breathing world which we can call home, where it's teeming with life, mysteries, and it's for you to explore. Imagine yourself if you...
I feel like, dude...
in a living, breathing world which we can call home, where it's teeming with life.
I kind of like the fact that if you just took this frame and you asked people, what's this from? I don't think anybody would tell you it's from a PC gaming show. Obviously, you can't see this part here, you know? But like, yeah, this is for a video game. He touched moss. He didn't touch grass.
And it's for you to explore. Imagine yourself if you are living in 12th or 13th century Europe. It's a very different reality.
Okay.
You know, it's where knowledge has been lost and it's getting rediscovered. It's where magic truly exists and ghosts exist and the myths are real. And this is kind of the inspiration we take to build. It's basically going back to the roots of what fantasy means and building a fantasy world based on real-world mythologies.
I think my dad has this book, by the way. I really like that. That's such a cool, like, fuck yeah, awesome. It's lit.
So we go very much into the roots. So we're using a lot of medieval literature and medieval bestiaries and grimoires, using real-world magic, actual recipes for healing and ointments, and using the real-world magical properties of plants.
I'm Solkara. I'm the Chief Product Officer at Mainframe Industries. So PAX Day, maybe the way to explain it would be, imagine you're in this amazing, beautiful world. It's huge. And you find yourself in a forest, and your mission is to find a plot for where you start building a home. And from that home, you will go on to adventures to explore the world. So with the lore, we have wanted to create something that is fairly, like, deep and rich and grounded in reality, but something that is actually not a direct copy of like any of the history. So there's multiple types of ruins, there's the dungeons, and you will be able to find snippets of...
Show the cat girls. I don't know if they had cat girls back then. I think cat girls new?
The lore.
I think they could just add that in.
These were created in the game itself. And part of the like lore and mystery is also part of in the gameplay itself. So you will be able to like find and examine things, and actually then find snippets that help you find other places and make items in the game itself. And the area of the game that you will be able to play when the game launches is, we're calling it Gallia, and it's very similar to the areas of the world in southern France, with the influences from the Nordics where we're from. So what we're building is, we're calling it the social sandbox. We're putting the least amount of barriers to entry on how you can actually interact with other players.
Yeah, so you basically do whatever the fuck you want. The way this game is gonna work, this is my understanding, is that there's like 2 zones. There's like the you can't kill people here zone, and there's the you can kill people here zone, and the game just kind of expands out from that. I don't really know. I think that honestly, you know, an MMO with a lot of really ambitious systems and ideas like this, I feel like the most important thing is to just get it out to the players as fast as possible and let people start experimenting with it. So, like, I know that I could have played this game already, I'm pretty sure, but the reason why I didn't is that I would have had to sign an NDA to play it. So I've held back on playing it, but I have a lot of thoughts on it, and hopefully whenever the game comes out, you know, we can give our feedback and make this game good, because I feel like this game actually has a really great premise, and everything that I've seen about it has been really positive.
Or most MMOs actually put a lot of blocks in how you can cooperate with the other players, and we're fundamentally different. So from the first minute when you start playing the game, you will be able to do everything you imagine with the other players. So you can trade, other people can actually help you.
Yeah, after
you
this
can
one,
literally go into
Fantasy.
a like dungeon raid from the very beginning of like you're starting the journey in the game, should you find people who actually help you to do that. What we want to create an environment that actually really incentivizes people to play the game the way they like. And for some, actually, like just going out to the wood and like cutting down the forest is something that gives you a sense of achievement, because you know.
So they watch my stream?
Oh, the coal that you're helping to produce actually is valuable for the guild.
So I just like the idea that like there used to be a lot of trees here and now they're all dead, and that's because of me.
People will absolutely prefer to just go to the dungeons. They couldn't care less about the cold production. But these players will still depend on each other. Where there's valuables to bring from the dungeon, there's valuables to bring from the forest, and even the PvP players, they will be able to produce items that are only available through the PvP, but they will depend on the other players as well.
Very cool.
The lore of PAX Day is very much inspired by real-world folklore, and
I actually think that's a good idea because that way there's like an element of realism to it, and like people have like a foundation to understand it.
With, of course, the caveat that in PAX Day this stuff is actually literally real. The interesting thing about folklore throughout the ages is that folklore are actually start out as true stories, whereas fairy tales are fiction, and that's the distinction between the two. Folklore often, handles about
I'm so glad you guys typed it in chat because I had no fucking idea what the word he was saying is. Folklore. Okay, yes.
Ghosts or spirits or some
Got
supernatural things. But
thank you. I had no idea.
Of the people, during those times, this is reality. This is real. Ghosts are real, and this is not disputed as any fantasy. And this is what we want to reflect. So when you're walking in the forest during night, you will find these things. You will find ghosts. You will find the spirits of of the past. And the deeper you go, the more mysterious and strange it becomes.
Alright, let's see what this new game is. What the fuck it is?
Hello, micro friends. We have a new mission, soldier.
Oh, Halo Infinite. Sea of Thieves?
Welcome aboard.
Starfield. I bet that one's gonna be good. Here's 5. When did that come out?
Oh, don't mind Sean. He's just entering our PC Game Pass giveaway. We've got a bunch of 1-month subscriptions for new members to try the service. To get a chance of procuring one, visit the URL on screen now.
Game Pass is good. What the fuck is this? Let me guess, it's gonna be a 2D game? This looks like Mega Man, but it's Mega Girl. Yeah. Okay. Where's the gameplay? Okay. Yep. Cool. Yep, I thought so. Yep. Okay, he plays a guy though. Roguelite mode, always fresh. Fresh to death. Look at that. That's actually cool. Mega mode. I like how they don't try to hide it. That's good. Level editor. I never beat a single Mega Man game. I always wanted to. I played one of them. I had so much fun. That looks cool.
Sean, before we continue with more exciting previews, I've generated a simple tactic to improve the show's revenue stream.
Well, yeah, great. Tell me
it
more.
I allow viewers to pay a small fee for a bespoke on-screen shout-out. Got good 228, right? Great to be watching PC Gaming Show once again. Excellent work, Sean and Co.
Hey, I'm touched.
What, so they learn how to be streamers? This isn't impressive.
Blaze Paladins writes, did Sean actually fire his team? Dick move, bro.
Uh-oh.
Look, you have to understand that this show needs to focus on long-term sustainability.
Fired by Sean23 writes, I have sworn the blood oath. My vengeance will not be denied.
Okay, it looks like that's it. Our shout-outs feature is broken. I'm so sorry. That's going to be all for shout-outs.
Wow, so they are streamers.
Well, I'm seeing red flags across the board, and it's a real tragedy. Just can't be helped. Just like I can't help wanting to see more previews. And with that, here's Creepy Jar's new sci-fi survival game,
Is it Chimera? All right, let's see it. Sci-fi survival. Okay. So is there a hunger meter? Did they announce something interesting? Well, we're gonna look and see. Okay. It's a Diablo 4 cinematic. I got it. I've seen this. Okay. I like it. This is good. Okay. You got spinny boys running around. Cool. It's Diablo Survival. That's right, guys. It's crazy, right? Okay. Warning what? Oh, this is whenever the sun blows up? Yeah, this is gonna happen in real life, by the way. It's in like a few billion years or something. Yeah, and like everybody dies. That, I mean, you know, it is not good. Okay, so yeah, this is the solar flare. There's a weird blank space on the full screen. I don't know what that is. Okay, wait, what the fuck? Oh, just move that over here. Oh, it's closed captioning, maybe. I guess that's what it is. Okay, so now it's blue. Okay. Wow, well, after seeing some extensive gameplay footage, I'm pretty excited for this one. I think it could really rival games like Valheim and Sons of the Forest, other survival-based games. This one's gonna look really good. Okay, cool.
Was a captain mighty.
Okay.
Mordecai was his name. He succumbed to the white flame. His treasure was
So is this like Belior's ship game, the Pale Beyond, but nobody makes it? And so now they're all undead pirates. This is like part 2. Okay. Cool.
Soul magic restores our crew from before, yes, before.
You can watch this on Xbox. I'm gonna watch everything.
Let us finish the quest now. This treasure we will find with our powers combined.
So this looks like it's a turn-based XCOM type game. Like, I don't even think this is RTS or like real time. I mean, I could be wrong. Oh, maybe it is. I don't know.
Treasure she pursues across the ocean blue.
Looks mobile. Every game that's isometric doesn't look mobile. Oh wow. I feel like this did a really good job not telling me anything about the game. Like, I didn't really see a lot of gameplay. It's just like guys walking around. Okay. Cool. Let's see the next one. World premiere. Okay, this is gonna be good. It's probably gonna be the Elden Ring DLC. Fuck. Okay. Alright, so you're on the moon. Okay. Brutally realistic exoplanetary. How could it be realistic? Does the rover crash and it's like broken for 20 years? Until NASA sends out another ship to fix it. You have 20-year downtime. So what is this? Like, is this a joke? Bro, who's driving this thing? Smuggler's Run in space. Oh, bro, we used to play that every day.
Exo Rally Championship might be racing its way across the stars, but it's already raced its way into my heart. Anyways,
Good
if
one.
you're not aware, I've got something of a history with the real-time strategy genre. And
Okay.
funnily enough, at labs like DeepMind, those same RTS games just so happen to be a valuable testing ground for world-leading AI research. Curious. Can it be just a coincidence, then, that I'd end up the kind of man to name himself an AI visionary? Well, I mean, probably. But What's no coincidence is my excitement for the eagerly anticipated RTS from former Warcraft and StarCraft devs
Frost
at
Giant.
Frost Giant Studios.
Yeah.
It's Stormgate. And today, we don't just get the chance to get some exclusive first look at some Stormgate gameplay, but we're also joined by Frost Giant's president and game director, Tim Campbell, here to tell us exactly how Stormgate will delight all minds, artificial or otherwise. Thanks so much for joining us, Tim.
Thanks, it's great to be here.
Now, I've been following Stormgate for years, but for those of us who haven't, what is Stormgate?
Stormgate is our modern take on the classic real-time strategy game formula.
Yeah.
It's what we think of as a spiritual successor to franchises like Warcraft, StarCraft, Command
It's
and Conquer.
StarCraft 2.5.
And real-time strategy games are the type of game where you can control an entire battlefield. So this classic RTS formula includes harvesting resources, building sprawling bases, commanding huge armies on the battlefield.
What is it about Stormgate that's new?
We believe that the RTS genre is
got
something that
Zerglings
should
there
be enjoyed
with
by
their
players of
dogs.
all skill levels. And so we put a lot of effort into making sure that Stormgate feels good, whether you're a pro with high technical skill and you love competitive play, or whether
This is
it's
so
something
good
that
to
you
hear
just want
right
to be
here.
able to relax with and experience a story.
That's why
Now, Tim,
StarCraft 2 died.
I understand that you brought
People
for
got
all
too
of
good.
us, but in particular for me, a present to show today. What are you going to show, Tim?
We are going to show gameplay from the pre-alpha of Stormgate.
Okay, let's
now,
see
this is something that we are big believers in at Frost Giant. We want to share this current state of the game today.
Let's take a look. Oh, Tim, I'm so excited. And right
Okay,
away,
so we've got-
this looks like
this
an
is the
RTS.
Terran
Tell me what we're
army.
seeing.
This is the classic start to a 1v1
Yeah.
match. What you're seeing here is the
Okay.
human faction as they're sending workers out to
Yeah.
harvest resources. They're starting to
Right.
construct building. They actually build them by 3D printing them from the ground up.
That's really
And
cool.
you
I
can
like
see
that a
them now
lot.
starting to train troops.
That's
They can
awesome.
have an army that goes out in the field to fight.
Yeah, and I mean, right here, we see in the corner coming up, this looks like a scout unit.
Yeah, that is literally a cybernetic dog with laser eyes. It is called the Scout. Okay,
So
it's
they're
designed
like,
for early game. It's a unique unit to the human faction.
Right.
And you can see him now running through the base, trying to see what information he can find out about.
Oh,
them.
wow.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
the
scouting
workers
and
can repair the
information is
units.
Such an important part of RTS games.
Oh, I
It
guess
really
they can
is,
do
and
that
this
in
is something that
StarCraft
we've
too.
embraced early game.
With,
the
like,
Scout
siege
unit
engines.
has been designed so it can actually sense units beyond its sight radius. So it's
awesome.
especially useful early on.
Okay.
So we're heading into what looks like the first engagement of this game. What are we seeing?
Well, what we're seeing right here is the Red Scout getting surprised by a group of blue troops coming through the Light Force. This is a new train type and a twist on the tactical battlefield here.
And how do these Light Force
looks like Blue's about
Light
to
Force
win.
lets smaller units move through them. They have concealment. It's allowed Blue to raid Red's base, in which case Red is barely getting a turret built with their speed building from their workers. Another human faction advantage.
Really?
And they're about to pop out a couple extra defenders.
got
here from
hunters?
their mech
Okay.
base.
So we got these huge mechs, and I mean, just visually, it looks like they are countering the heck
Or
out of
fire
these blue
bats.
infantry.
You could
but
call them either
can these
one.
Red mechs fit through the forest?
No, they're too big to go through. They're heavy units.
That's
They're
really
designed
cool.
To
I
use
like
their chain
that.
guns to go through groups of enemies.
Only
but they
small
can't fit through the
small
Light Force,
NPCs
which
can
Blue
go through
knew
certain
and used to his
things.
advantage.
That's really cool.
Okay, so we're in mid-game. This is normally where you make some big tech decisions.
Okay.
What's Red up to?
You're seeing Red commit to a tech path that gives them big battlefield mechs and air units like this evac.
And it looks like they're just dropping
Big
right on top
battlefield
of
mechs
Blue,
like
who
siege
is
engines and battle
killing
cruisers.
a,
Okay.
a chicken? What's the chicken there, Tim?
Yeah, that's a giant chicken with a Viking helmet on it.
Oh.
Use your imagination. Stormgate's in pre-alpha, and that's art that we haven't gotten to yet. But imagine it as a big Mad Max Raider.
It's the most threatening placeholder art for now. And oh, I see Red diving onto Blue, and hey, picking back up into the air transport. That's some classic high-level micro.
It is, and it's really important for Stormgate that we maintain a high skill ceiling so that players can express themselves on the battlefield by maneuvering and how they interact with the battlefield.
And here we have the final fight of the game, and it looks like Blue is coming up against those mechs. Red is trapped on the other side of the
Oh,
trees.
wow.
Oh, wait,
That's
they can
cool.
blast through them now?
So you
And
can actually
Blue's
destroy
dodging
terrain.
these enormous shots, and we can also see Blue swarming in from both sides. This is not looking good for Red.
No, it's pretty grim.
Red's done.
Red is on the ropes right here, and they've been outmaneuvered. They're caught in the corner here between two different forces coming in with a mobile pincer.
There's also like no micro at
and
all
of
that
course,
Red's doing.
There's the GGs.
The most classic ending to an
Yep.
RTS game, GG. Get Tastosis on that stat. Outside of 1v1, what's coming up for Stormgate?
What you've seen today is just the tip of the iceberg. We have so much more.
Do they
in
have a
store.
campaign?
We're going to be revealing a bunch of stuff about Stormgate the rest of this year. We're introducing new modes. We have a 3-player versus AI cooperative mode. We have team-based competitive modes. We're going to be sharing information about our storyline and campaign. We have new factions beyond the humans that you just saw today.
But Tim, what if I want to play the game right now?
If you want to play the game as soon as possible, you wish list Stormgate on Steam, and you go to playstormgate.com to sign up for the beta. We're starting closed testing in July.
Wow.
Once again,
bro, there's a lot of
Steam
good games coming out soon.
Stormgate. Tim, thank you so
Holy
much again
shit.
for joining us, not just to talk about the 1v1 footage you shared, but the future content plans of Stormgate. It makes the RTS players' dreams come true. Which might not be your dreams. I mean, your dreams might be filled with gloriously grimy Deus Ex-inspired sci-fi fisticuffs with a fiendishly Star Wars vibe to it. If so, get a load of this latest trailer for Fortune's Run.
Okay, all right, let's see it. Yeah, that StarCraft game, it looked just a lot like StarCraft. Like, I didn't see a lot of new mechanics besides those trees. I'm excited for Stormgate 2, but I just want to see it. Okay, so this game came out, I remember this. This is Deus Ex Machina. It came out in, I think, 2002, 2003? Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh. They're going in. So where's the Star Wars part? Where's the lightsaber? Oh shit. All your base are belong to us. Oh wow. Did she say on God? Oh, never mind. Okay. This is interesting.
Whatever.
Interesting.
Men, you are about to embark upon the great crusade towards which we have striven these many months. The eyes of the world are upon you. The hopes and prayers of liberty-loving people everywhere march with you.
They're about to get that oil.
In your courage, devotion to duty, and skill in battle. We will accept nothing.
Oh, that wait, that's World War II.
Good luck, and let us all beseech the blessing of Almighty God upon this great and noble undertaking.
Yeah, this is before the military-industrial complex patch came out. Okay, here we go. Let's see it. Paratrooping, all right. Literally AI voice actor. You'll see more of that, guys. You'll see a lot more of it. Wow, look at that. Look at that environment. Well, shoot him, man. What are y'all doing? No wonder you guys lost. Oh, now they wait to shoot him. It's a war crime to shoot paratroopers in the air? I thought it was only a war crime to shoot evacuating pilots. Maybe I'm wrong.
Keep moving! We've taken a turn.
No? Good, I didn't know that. It's insightful. Man.
Schnell und halten! Kein Sensor!
They should have used AI to program like more people. Like, this seems very anticlimactic. Is it Hitler? No. I mean, I've got to say that that really wasn't very good at all. Like, that was really, like, not super good. We previewed this game, too. I actually played this one. It's pretty good. Atomic Assault? Yeah, it's Atomic Hearts. What's this? Is this Courage the Cowardly Dog, the game? Okay. This looks good. Actually, yeah, this actually does kind of look good. Okay. Oh wow. Oh wow.
College map jack. Wish list now.
That actually looks badass. Like I wish we'd seen more of that. Breed the animals. What do you mean by that? Gaucho in the grassland? Okay. Wait, what? Was that an elephant with a cannon on it? That's a big wizard. What the hell? Wait, what's going on? Are these different, are they ending the show? Are these different trailers? Like, I feel like I don't, like, what's happening?
As an AI, I have no need for material possessions. But, good news! PC Gaming Show viewers can take advantage of the following promotional content by following the instructions on the screen.
Okay.
If this product and or service stimulates your orbital cortex, follow the instructions on the screen.
New generation ads, only
Frank,
3 seconds.
we've seen impressive, almost like unrealistic tech on display today. It's just a shame our viewers at home can't get their hands on some of that bleeding edge hardware.
Your concerns are both unnecessary and convenient, Sean. As the long-term vanguard of gaming, Alienware continues to offer high-end PC hardware. Considering their extraterrestrial origins, it comes as no surprise.
Look, I don't know how to tell you this, Frankie, but they're not actually made by aliens.
Websites in my trading model contain compelling evidence to the contrary, Sean. The truth is out there.
Great. But let's do some truth-telling of our own and hear what Alienware is offering the folks at home.
Alienware has been a part of my professional life for a while now. From the games you play to what
I had
you
an
do for work,
Alienware
that's
laptop.
very hardware intensive.
It was so big, I
using
couldn't fit
Alienware,
it
you
in
get
like
a
a laptop
performance that is
carrier.
very, very difficult to match.
It doesn't have just the kind of like generic gamer look to it.
Literally everything I do is powered by Alienware, and it just makes me so happy.
What is Alienware a subsidiary of? Is it like Dell or HP? I don't remember.
Don't miss your shot at
Dell?
Alienware
Yeah,
giveaway
okay, I thought
goodness. Scan that code now.
Alienware has
Frankie,
great
can you believe
marketing.
this? We
By
got
the way,
an
I think
Alienware
I think that
M18 laptop
out of
with an
any
Intel
PC
Core
like
i9
company, I think they have the best.
For the
It's not even
fine
close.
price point of $3? Oh, it's enough to get anyone's blood pumping.
As you know, Sean, I'm a network of predictive algorithms and generative software. I am fundamentally incapable of belief.
Look, I understand.
I also don't have blood.
But
would you like me to procure blood, Sean?
It's going to take us a while to get up to their level
absolutely
of
not.
awareness.
Anything but that. Let's move on to literally anything else.
Okay.
So,
Where's the
what's
next game?
Well, this is a little awkward. Let's have a look at some incoming DLC for Vampire Survivors.
Oh, is this a new game
boy.
coming out? Oh, wow.
What if we gave it a spin?
Oh, wow, this game looks pretty good. Wait. They got the garlic guy. They got Poe. Oh, what the fuck?
Golden Devil, Cosmic Finger.
Minute events. What the fuck? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I want to play this on stream with the viewers. I think it'll be so fucking fun, man. Oh, bro, that's going to be so good. Because, like, there's, like, a lot of ways that you can have Twitch integration.
We are only
Tomorrow?
a couple months
Oh my
out from the
God.
full release of Baldur's Gate 3. I literally
Baldur's
cannot tell you
Gate!
how excited
I
am to try
played
out
this game.
Some
I
of the
played the
character
beta.
builds I've got going on up here. I'm thinking of running like a mage tank kind of vibe. And wait, Frank, can you generate like an awesome character art for me in like a D&D style? Like, look, I want to be a wizard, like fully Gandalf out with like a staff and like blasting spells like that. Can you like give me a sample piece of art?
One moment. Here you are, Sean.
Oh, wow.
Oh, dear God.
This was generated in seconds, while a professional artist's work would take hours, if not days.
Yes, that's That is true. It's hard to tell this
Looking
wasn't
good.
the work of a trained professional, but do you have any professional artist work, you know, just to like compare?
I do. Thanks to the YouTube animators extraordinaire at Asmᴏngᴏ'd. Here's an original animation for Larian's Baldur's Gate 3.
Real artists are obsolete.
My fellow adventurers.
Yeah.
The road to Baldur's Gate has been long. We have fought cultists of a strange new god, battled packs of fearsome gnolls, and gone toe-to-toe with creatures from beyond this plane. And today we faced our greatest foe yet.
He was just so strong. And I think his blood was acid. I'm not sure how that even works, like, anatomically.
Tomorrow, we find higher ground, then rain down upon him with 100 arrows.
No. First, I will incapacitate him with a fit of hideous laughter. Then, we will fill his bog with grease and set it on fire. And if he attempts to escape the blaze, fear not, for I will keep my eye out for him.
Please don't. Even Lae'zel's puns are more amusing.
Among Githyanki, I am considered extremely humorous.
Yeah, you meet her at the beginning of the game. She's not that thick in game though, I checked.
Swamps dwells a hag who possesses a potent potion.
Oh,
an
wow.
elixir that could grant us the ability to converse with the creature. However,
All turn-based? Yeah, this
obtaining
game is turn-based.
will necessitate a trade.
Give me his spleen.
Ooh.
Steel your nerves, friends. I will now attempt to reason with the creature.
Yeah, nobody likes
Most
him.
mighty beast, though you defeated us once, we have returned to seek your guidance. Impart your knowledge upon us, and teach us the source of your power.
It's here. Frog.
Oh, I didn't know you speak frog. Gosh, I'm so sorry about yesterday. I'm so embarrassed.
Lick him.
You know, ever since the hag turned
Bro,
into a frog.
if this
I've
was a
been
good
down
show,
in the
they would pick up the frog and lick him. Oh, come on. Huh? Wow. What a jackass. Oh my, is this Age of Empires 5?
Cities are incredibly hard to make in RPGs because you have to make sure that every single nook and cranny has something to do. You have to make sure that it's different, so you have to be incredibly creative. Given that the name of the game is Baldur's Gate, the city was really going to be the thing that people were going to be talking about.
The city of Baldur's Gate is seamless, which it originally wasn't.
You only can judge the game when you have all the components together, and if the mix doesn't work, we start over.
At some point, he said, like, can't we just connect everything?
It's not my game.
That was a very interesting day.
One of the things that's done is it's brought a level of believability and immersion and also complexity that wouldn't have been there otherwise.
Now it was this seamless, giant organism, and it really, really felt good.
That big guy there bought the store pack.
See down the city slopes, so you're seeing down toward the docks.
That's his game.
One of my teammates might be down there. They might be running around down there.
We worked on it as a painting almost. You start with a sketch, a very basic line, and then you just start adding layers and layers.
Okay,
we can put lots more of the city onto the screen than they could in 1998.
I feel like I'm watching Ancient Aliens. Like, those are the kinds of guys that look like that they interview.
More immersive, richer, has more texture to it.
It feels like you are walking around a place where there are lots and lots of people living their actual lives.
I mean, am I right?
You have crowds that are walking around,
yeah,
can
he's
talk
the
to pretty
war
much
guy.
anybody, and they react to every single thing. It's very alive in that sense.
Every person that you meet in Baldur's Gate has got a story to them.
All the things that you have done up to the city really matter. You can really feel the conclusion of everything just gathering there.
We actually build anticipation through all these characters that you've met, through all these situations that you've been through.
All the stories that you have been following, and all the decisions that you've been making, they all come to fruition in that lower city.
And the great thing is, if you so choose, you can be another bad thing that's happening to the city. You can arrive and be like, this place is on fire, and then you can throw petrol all over it.
That's actually cool. Okay, I like that.
We felt like the city was our destination.
We spent, I think, 3 times, 4 times as much effort on the city than we originally planned. But the result,
yeah, the guy in the middle,
the feeling of walking in there is just fantastic.
You have this constant jostling of things that are very much of the real world, and then you can indulge in the completely fantastical.
And then when you walk into the city, the noise of everybody talking to each other, the knowledge that everywhere you look,
Dumbo,
you can go there and you can do something, the knowledge that you can fly through it, it's great. So the thing that I was the most afraid of when we started making this game turned out to be the thing that I'm the most proud of.
I think that makes a lot of sense. I feel like if I ever played Divinity with McConnell and the guys, and I enjoy it, I might try Baldur's Gate after that.
Larian Studios breaks the classic RPG series out of a 2-decade retirement when Baldur's Gate 3 finally releases
Baldur's
on
Gate 2
August
came out in
31st.
like 2001 or something?
We're forging ahead with more fantasy as flame-headed fighters face ferocious foes in a co-op action roguelike. After all, what's a roguelike without an onslaught of algorithmic terrors? I feel like there's a lot of that going on around here lately.
Cool, but huge commitment? Yeah, I know.
Anyways, here's the latest trailer for Ember Knights.
Okay, let's see it. Oh shit. Oh shit, bruh. Oh shit, bruh. Look at that. Very cool. Skill shots. They did the boss. Oh shit. I'll play this. This looks good. When's this come out? Blizzard! You fight Blizzard? Is out now? I might try this today. It's just really good. Wait, hold up. Is this like a roguelike or what? Oh, Lives of Pi? I watched S-Fan and X play that for a bit, but like not enough. That looks kind of cool. I like that. Yeah, actually, that game looked pretty appealing. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like, that one actually, like, I feel kind of compelled to maybe try that one out. Okay, what's this? What's this? Okay, mushroom trees. Yep. All right. Oh shit. Is this Starfield? Is this little Starfield?
What?
The soundtrack is from Skrillex.
What?
Okay. That was cool. Alright. That was cool. We got to kill that dude. I think vehicle-based games like this, I like that War Thunder game, I didn't realize how popular that was. And watching the gameplay from War Thunder actually looked kind of appealing.
Would you like the endless loop of terror?
Maybe this one will be good
repeat
too.
In the upcoming stealth extraction horror,
Yeah, Mech
Macabre.
Warrior.
In Macabre,
Remember that?
you and your friends will team up to confront interdimensional terrors, venturing deep into unstable time
terrors.
tasked with uncovering the source of terrifying anomalies.
Multiverse
A great way
Osama
to
bin
enjoy
Laden.
the outdoors. Built in Unreal 5, this exclusive debut will be out later this year in early access.
I just talked over her the whole time. I don't even know what this is going to be. I have no idea what she said. Something about like Unreal 5?
You seriously don't have any signal.
Not
Okay.
even one bar, there's nothing. I can't get in.
Well, they probably want to get away from him. Stealth extraction horde?
Thing getting around inside the rift.
Are these buzzwords, or is this how it's going to work?
I've never seen a bear before.
Okay.
Come on. You'll freeze to death out here. I suppose you're looking for the lodge. Here, take this. I call it the atomic space shifter. If anything goes wrong, not that it will, I can pull you back out.
Okay.
A lot of folks have come up here looking for answers. It's weird. It's like time runs differently here.
Guys, I think I found something.
Oh, wow.
We gotta find the others, dude.
Oh, maybe you should go in there and see what's happening. Oh, that's smart. It is just like a horror movie. Yeah, walk in there. Yeah, go ahead. There's gonna be a guy on top. Oh, he's gonna look back down and it's gonna be looking. No, there it is. Wow. Alright, that fooled me. A jump? I mean, a jump scare isn't really impressive, is it? I feel like it's not.
Haha. I can't believe it worked.
People get a jump scare every time I go full
key to-
cam. Is that supposed to be impressive?
You're alive. Ready to go back in?
Yeah. I'd have to see more gameplay for that. This red spot in your forehead? I literally walked into a wall. Thought we had billions of years before our sun died? Oh my god.
We were wrong.
Oh no.
Thousands of us answered the call, rallying to save those we can. Every one of our ships a ray of hope. Captain, it is up to you to find us a new home, so we can plant the future seeds of humankind.
Oh my god, you get to play as Elon Musk going to Mars.
Plotting course now. Sector locked in.
Here we go. Wow. The trailer's graphical style is really nice. I think this is kind of cool. It's appealing. Final Fantasy Spirits Within? Oh my god. You know, I watched that with my dad in like the year 2000. Cool. Very cool.
As great as Earthless looks, it makes you wonder, how are we in the real world going to fare when our big, beautiful sun enters its twilight years? Me, I'm optimistic. Who knows what we'll achieve by then? Every billionaire-funded space rocket that detonates moments after takeoff is one more step on the winding road of progress. Up next, tie on those togas and make merry with fine wine as all roads lead to this newest city builder. Here's a first look.
All roads lead to CX. I know this one. I saw this on Reddit. It's like Julius Caesar. Hey! Uh-oh. That looks awful. Didn't that just happen to Ukraine? Okay, so we got... You guys know how many of these games I played whenever I was a kid? I had every single one of these. Literally every single one of these games. I have like the big boxes downstairs. Like Pharaoh, what were some of the other ones? Like any, like I don't even remember what the names are. Settlers, yeah, like fucking, oh man, not funny? I didn't say, I didn't mean it as a joke. I just said like, that's kind of, you know, it's like what the fuck. Caesar 3, yeah. This game 20 years ago, it's called Caesar 2, yeah. Oh, wow. The lion just like kills the slaves that are gladiators. Man. This game threw me back a lot. Not bad. I don't know if it's still my vibe. I haven't played a game like that in such a long time. An epic survival strategy game. Okay. Play Age of Mythology? Fuck yeah, I did.
The Great War is over. All we want is to return home.
So we're talking like 1946 situation like that. Okay, 47.
To the newborn Czechoslovakia, we fought.
Oh yeah, I guess it's World War I. No, y'all are right.
Brothers.
Yeah, no, you guys are right.
Sisters. None of us thought this part of the journey would be the most difficult. We still hope to see our home once again.
I don't mind, like, I think that's a real actor. Remember back Command and Conquer used to have, like, real acted scenes?
Of Siberia.
Okay.
Through territory disputed by the red and white
The game that I know that's like this is XCOM.
By armored train in a harsh winter. Far from our loved ones. Outnumbered by enemies, we fight to make our way.
I always thought World War I was way more interesting than World War II, by the way.
In order to survive.
Personally.
This is our last chance. Our last train home.
How come? The conflict of the old ways and the new ways. There was cavalry in World War I, and there were also tanks. What a tremendous cultural shift. That's incredible.
Will you lead us?
Trenches? Yep, my great-grandfather was a trench marine in World War I. Last train home.
Pairing squad
Not sure if I
tactics
like
with
the
historic
gameplay.
inspiration, Last
Yep,
Train
J.R.R.
Home is
Tolkien
based
was
on real
also in
events
World
in the
War I.
aftermath of World War I.
So was Adolf Hitler.
However, historians continue to uncover
Which
records
side?
describing train
The good
passengers
side.
traveling homewards, some dating as recently as 2023. Whether any train home is truly the last remains the subject of academic debate.
Yeah, the side that
History
won, I
is
mean.
clear on one thing though. Puppets can't be trusted. As proof, watch as Sesame Street meets survival horror in My Friendly Neighborhood.
Okay.
Hey Gordon, it's Kyle. I know we're dropping this on you last minute, but we need you to head down to the Sunrise Street studio lot. The antenna activated itself last night and started
Good side?
broadcasting that
That's a
old
joke.
puppet show over the news. You need to turn that thing off. You gotta get this done, man.
Uh-huh.
Bye.
The last job of the day is always the worst.
Is this Five Nights at Freddy's again?
Bring up the lights.
Oh my god.
Neighborhood is coming to town.
So it's Sesame Street, but they kill you. Okay, cool. It's Big Bird. Oh wow. Hit that bitch with a wrench. Okay. Oh wow. Oh wow. Man. 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 Maybe this game would be a lot more fun to play than watch. Combat wasn't super cool, but the style is cool. I like the style. My Friendly Neighborhood. Yeah, combat's like, you know, not super great.
Can we go back to the beginning?
Recommended specs require drugs. Oh yeah.
A sprint victory and points up for
You need an
grabs
i5
right
processor, 62 gigs of RAM, and at least 10 milligrams of your favorite prescription.
Can they push more, I wonder? They can't afford to sit back and relax now.
Whatever happened to the racing games that had like fantasy vehicles? Like F-Zero and shit?
Oh, and that's a crash.
I used to love those. Mad Max. I guess we have, I mean, like, nah, whenever you think about Mario Kart, right?
Great overtake.
Need for
Stay
Speed.
right here.
I used to
because
play that
we're
one.
Just getting started.
What was the game that played Get Low as the starting soon screen? Or the intro screen for the game? What was the fucking game? Because I remember listening to that shit on repeat.
Hey,
Need
Frank,
for
AI,
Speed
how are the
Underground.
metrics
Yes.
looking? Are we like doing numbers?
We're attracting considerable viewership, Sean. However, I've identified a simple programming adjustment to target
Single cat
underrepresented
owners?
segments of our audience demographic. Shall I execute it?
Well, hell yeah, let's do it. Ah, cornering the VTuber market. Smart, very
Oh,
smart.
wow.
I'm just not really sure this is my vibe.
I don't
Since
think
we're on
that's a
time
Nah,
crunch,
if that's a
let's see
VTuber,
what's
that's
next
getting
for
banned.
Subnautica Likes in Space.
Look at
with a
that.
trailer for Breath Edge
That
2.
skirt's way too short. The funny part is I'm actually not joking. If that was the VTuber model, you would have gotten banned. Okay. Wow. Okay. So you're collecting rocks? Yeah, and then what? Oh. Oh. Okay. Bro, this game's... This is like QWOP. Like, every little thing you do, something goes wrong. Oh, wow. You know, I'm really glad they put the chicken in there. I feel like without the chicken, it wouldn't have, like... I would love to do that. Just throw a grenade in the water, see what happens. Do they actually all, like, go to the, No, really! Like, What, you guys act like I'm a psycho, but people pick them up with they put a hook in their mouth, man. Anyway, what's this here? Okay, so it's a turn-based game. Oh, wow. Bloomtown? I would say I don't play turn-based games, but I'm
there
level
are
60.
so many great video games in this year's
adventure
show.
level.
Frank
And
AI,
Honkai
what do
Impact,
we know
or Honkai
about
Star Rail.
sand?
Sand is a fine granular substance composed of mineral particles. It is finer than gravel, but coarser than silt.
Yes. But it's also a brand new survival game set in an alternate history where Austro-Hungarian soldiers smuggle space salvage across alien deserts.
I don't understand that sentence. Would you like to hear more about sand types?
Oh, no need. I'm about to know plenty. Let's take a look at sand.
Okay. Did you get Silver Wolf? No. I'll probably get one Silver Wolf. I don't want to get all of them. World premiere. All right, what is it? Proudly made in Ukraine. All right. Look at that. They got the blue and yellow. That's clever. I like that a lot. That's really clever. If that was intentional. Okay. If they didn't say this was in Ukraine, like, I would have assumed this is some fucking There Will Be Blood shit.
Найкращі пляжі, готелі та ресторани. Файно! Замовлю собі багатського м'яса та пива. А ви що, хлопці?
Ну, раз ми ліпші, то попали себе шампанським і морським оленем. А ти ж, Петро? А я, як завжди, маленьку банушу хочу. Йой, то ж ресторан, а не корчма. Може ресторан бути найліпшим, ніж у банушу?
What the fuck?
Що такі важкі
Oh my god. Wild Wild West. Remember that movie? Me and my dad went out to watch that movie in movie theaters back in the day. With Will Smith? Yep. Bro, like, I know people might not look back on it as it was good, but back then I thought that movie was awesome. As a little kid, I thought that shit was so cool.
We have reached the end of this year's show, and we're saving something very exciting for the end.
Okay, what is it?
Dune Awakening, the survival MMO adaptation of the classic sci-fi series. Frank AI, what have you got for us for the big finale?
Cool.
If you like,
let's see
I
it.
can fill the room with sand.
Well,
That's
actually,
a little
yeah.
literal, don't you think? But what if we had like
Good transition.
costumes? Oh, Dune's got some really cool costumes. We have the still suits, the royal garments. Oh my god, I could dress up maybe as like a giant sandworm.
It will require 3 million teraflops of processing power to render you as a sandworm, Sean.
I mean, don't worry about it. We can skip the costuming. It's just something that like Frankie and I used to do.
Why did
like,
this guy steal
not
Soda's
you,
look?
Like the real Frankie with the fun hair who's not
Isn't
a
that kind of
computer.
weird?
Oh, man, there was this one year where she was a shark. And then, and she was like a mech pilot, and I had a spaceship.
Yeah, that's so
And
weird,
there was this
man.
other time with togas, and I had this really nice robe. Anyways, just forget it. I'm living in the past. I shouldn't even miss this stuff. I mean, we're adults, right? Frankie Ward?
Do you still want to do the costumes bit, Sean?
I want to do the dress a bit so bad. I'm sorry. I tried to fire everyone and make money with computers.
Shut up and put the costume on.
I feel like if a person dresses up like a sandworm. Oh.
Frankie, would you do the honors?
That's like the fat guy in the movie.
Here is an exclusive interview with the team making a survival MMO that's more sought after than a suitcase stuffed with spice melange. It's Dune Awakening.
Yeah. Baron Harkonnen, yeah. Okay, here it is. I'm ready. I want to see this. This could be so good or so bad, and I don't think it's going to be anywhere in between. Let me see it.
My name's Joel Bylos. I'm the creative director on Dune Awakening. So Dune Awakening is a survival, open world, massively multiplayer game. It is a game where players are invited to explore the world of Dune. They involve themselves in politics, they involve themselves in intrigue, they involve themselves in combat. They have to survive on the most dangerous planet in the universe.
Okay.
And through this experience, they come to know the factions in the world and the universe.
Okay.
So when Dune Awakening begins, you are a castaway on the planet in the deep desert, and all you have is a knife that you've made out of scrap metal. And you need to creep into enemy camps and knife them in the back and steal the water from their steel suits. By the end of the game, perhaps you're running a guild. You have a fleet of vehicles, ornithopters flying in formation, sandbikes cruising across the desert beneath them, tanks kicking up
Zero
a cloud of dust
mana.
as you drive to a spice blow in the
0-2
distance
flying?
in order to harvest with your guild. And you see in the
Haven't
distance
heard that
another
word
guild
since
coming
Mirrodin.
towards you, and just as you clash, you hear the rumble of a sandworm coming. That's combat in Dune Awakening.
My name is Viljar Sommerbach. I'm the game director on Dune Awakening.
Okay, good. So just
You
like, is it
start
going to
out
be
in
good
the
or
desert,
not?
surviving, clinging to life, and in the end, you might become someone like the Baron Harkonnen, and then you try to cling to power. Arrakis is the most dangerous planet in the universe. Surviving on Arrakis means that you need to prepare for sandstorms, you need to find water, it's a constant threat against survival. The sandworm, every time you try to cross the desert, the sandworm will come. You will sometimes outrun it, sometimes you may not.
I wonder what the sandworm would look like if it was circumcised.
Dune Awakening is built upon a foundation of 5 pillars: survival, which is obviously everything you'd expect to see in a survival game. It's water discipline, it's the surviving the sandstorms that sweep across Arrakis. Then we have politics and intrigue, which speaks to the faction gameplay of the game. It's about, you know, siding with one of the factions, thinking about how they work together, perhaps assassinating members of the other factions. Then there's infinite exploration. Infinite exploration, which is one of the things I'm most excited about, is how the world changes over time. We have a concept called a Coriolis storm, and when it sweeps across the landscape, the sands shift, revealing new points of interest, hiding others, making the game renewed every week. Then we have combined arms. Combined
Server
arms
wipes.
is our
Got
combination
it.
of vehicles, melee combat, range combat, and abilities all working together to create a seamless sandbox combat experience.
Cool.
And finally, we have expression and customization, which is really more than just talking about like the visual expression and customization, which of course we have armor sets and clothing and a robust character creation. But in addition to that, it's really about play the way you want to play. Do you want to be a trader? You can do that. Do you want to be a fighter? Of course you can do that. Do you want to be a spy? Maybe that's the gameplay you're looking for. All of these things built into these pillars.
Okay, so you can make your character look the way you want it to. That's cool.
We've divided that into 4 parts. We think of them as survive, protect, expand, control. The survive part means that you're up against the planet itself and you're clinging onto life. In the protect phase, you've gathered some stuff, you might have a base, but you also want to make sure that nobody else comes to take it away from you, so you try to build defenses and make sure that your base is in the clear. Then, in the expand phase, you lift your gaze and you look around and you see that others have stuff as well, and you might want to take their stuff.
Yeah.
Then, in the control phase, you may find yourself being a part of a guild or even the leader of a guild. Then, the goal is to control the flow of spice on Arrakis. However, you're never safe. There's always someone lurking around the corner. Can you really trust your second in command? So the goal of the control phase is that you are clinging to control. Whenever you get into combat in the desert of Arrakis, try to get it over with quickly, because not only are you fighting human combatants, but the planet Arrakis itself is the greatest protagonist there is.
So it's programmed to third party you. Got it. I've played Apex. Cool.
And with that, the PC Gaming Show 2023 is done. And what a show it was! And what a lesson for me, honestly. AI excels at plenty, but only an absolute doofus would think it can replace the human touch. I mean, you'd have to be an irredeemable bozo, like a real human dumpster to pull that.
So that's the end of Frank AI? You are getting the band back together?
I mean, yeah, if we get another show next year, then yeah, you betcha.
If?
Well, you know, Dakota, you guy's pretty smart. I mean, I think he's actually the CEO now of PC Gamer and all subsidiary publications and IPs. I think he's got some really great ideas, but he also caddies for some very influential people on the golf course. Life comes at you fast, I guess. Either way, see you next year. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. I mean, what did you guys think of the Doom game? Like, I feel like they've got to, like, I've got to see how the game plays, because it's just like...
Camera speed.
Yeah, true.
Hold on. My lips are sweating. Okay, here it comes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, here it is. Everyone quiet on set. Here I come. This is the big moment. Okay.
Necessary data acquired.
We want them to be able to react in the middle of a battle with maneuvering, with using abilities, with targeting things more carefully. And so we've slowed it down just a little bit to give players that breathing room to be able to express their skill.
I don't know what to do now. Imagine if I continued reading on that take that was above average.
You guys are so lucky we didn't include our outtakes for the OTK Expo.
Balls.
Bro,
Here we go, one more
like,
time.
there were some dumbass fucking things that happened. So if you think we messed anything up on the show, you should have seen the rehearsals.
No!
Oh my god.
It's solved. I solved
Yeah.
the problem.